We are Nerd Cult Online, and this is the Xena Warrior Princess pinball table on Pinball FX from Zen Studios. Now, those unfamiliar with who Xena is, it was a TV show that was around in the 90s that basically featured Xena. If I remember correctly, she was a daughter of the god Ares from Greek mythology, or you might know him as the god of war, and basically, kind of ran around ancient Greece and defeating monsters and protecting villages and people, and the show was always a lot of fun, and it was one that I always have fond memories of, and because of it, almost any movie with Lucy Lawless in it is one that I definitely tend to check out, and she's always great in them. So now she always has these discs things, which you can see throughout the table, that basically she can use like a frisbee, kind of like a blade of death thing, or hold them and use them basically like very short ranged curved swords, essentially. And now, as far as the table goes, the table itself is actually pretty simple overall. I mean, you can see a lot of detail, a lot of lights and things like that. But as far as like the ramps and things like that, there's not really a lot to the table. There's not a lot to distract your eye, which on one hand is definitely good for people that are trying to get a higher score because it's easier to keep track of your ball. But on the other hand, where other tables have like walking around characters and fights and stuff pretty often, it's kind of a disappointment there. I was hoping that we'd see her, fighting one of the monsters, or having some of the monsters or some of the other characters on the table throughout the game. Now, I wasn't good enough to actually get very far, but overall, despite its simplicity, I still had a good time with it. I just wish that we could see more from that world during play.